them down. Watch me break them down, break them down. Watch me break them down, break them down, break them down. It's nothing. Watch me break them down, break them down, break them down. It's easy. Watch me break them down, break them down, break them down. They say they competition, but they nothing but some clowns. Watch me break them down, break them down, break them down. It's nothing. Watch me break them down, break them down, break them down. Watch me break them down, break them down, break them down. They say they competition, but them niggas going down.
Now these fools got me wondering what the beef is all about. Mama scared to have me home, my homie broke into her house. Now eyes to be the snake, says he wanna be the mouse. Trying to get me for my bread and leave me crumbs on the couch. People born with your spouse, I ain't playing, break them down. Got a truck full of dogs and shit's about to go down. Nope, I don't make up, hell no, ain't no clown. I play the game on the bench so I can watch the out of town. I keep it real in this game, y'all niggas be faking, slowing me down, and my time you be wasting. Gotta slow myself down, God grant me patience. Run through the holes like the realm that I am. Calling me a dog when yet you a bitch. Buying up kids and no I ain't rich. I got the best dope, yeah, feel this shit. And the whole neighborhood wanna take a hit. Dope rhymes, yeah, get a taste of the spit. We can swap it out, his and your trip. Got my mind lost, tell me where is my soul. Cut out my own eyes, then hang up the throw.
Somebody tell me, man, sometimes do you feel lost? Knowing not the way to go, cause you throw it off. Gotta pay the cost if you wanna be the boss. Is there the free in this world? Everything costs. Somebody tell me, man, sometimes do you feel lost? Knowing not the way to go, cause you throw it off. Gotta pay the cost if you wanna be the boss. Is there the free in this world? Everything what goes around, back around, right back in your face. Staring you point blank in the eyes with no pity or no grace. Hey, what goes around, back around, right back in your face. Staring you point blank in the eyes with no pity or no grace. Depend on nobody.
Watch me break them down, break them down, break them down. It's nothing. Watch me break them down, break them down, break them down. It's easy. Watch me break them down, break them down, break them down. They say they competition, but they nothing but some clowns. Watch me break them down, break them down, break them down. It's nothing. Watch me break them down, break them down, break them down. Watch me break them down, break them down, break them down. They say they competition, but them niggas going down.
Now these fools got me wondering what the beef is all about. Mama scared to have me home, my homie broke into her house. Now eyes to be the snake, says he wanna be the mouse. Trying to get me for my bread and leave me crumbs on the couch. People born with your spouse, I ain't playing, break them down. Got a truck full of dogs and shit's about to go down. Nope, I don't make up, hell no, ain't no clown. I play the game on the bench so I can watch the out of town. I keep it real in this game, y'all niggas be faking, slowing me down, and my time you be wasting. Gotta slow myself down, God.
Welcome to Frostville. I be your tribal leader. I be Dr. Frizzle. Dr. Frizzle Frost. Let's suit up. Let's get ready for service.
Got the city on smash, streets on click. Got the city on smash, streets on click.
All I know is this, it ain't working for me on time. I'm tired, dude. I'm tired.
Why you show up to work if you're tired?
I need a job.
I be Dr. Frizzle. Dr. Frizzle Frost. Welcome to Frostville. Today, we got a special guest in the building. My boy Stanley White is in the building. We're about to get to it. So let's suit up. Let's get ready for surgery.
Why that damn spray so cold? home every week. You know it's the same deal.
It's colder this time.
It's Frizzle.
What it do? What it do? What it do?
Dr. Frizzle Frost, what's good with you?
I can't call it, man. How your day going?
Hey, man, I'm 6 feet above ground, not 6 feet below it, so I can't complain.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's already been productive, though. I got one gig out of the way, so I'm good.
Already. Hard at it. Stay working. So, get the people, introduce yourself and give people tell the people a little bit about yourself.
All right. What's good, y'all? My name is Stanley White, aka deerocdabloc. You know what I'm saying? Also, as you see on the thing, the ninja love to hate, because I'm gonna keep it a billion with you. That's the type of dude I am. I always been that, and I don't see no reason to change.
Yes, sir. All the time.
I'm a jack of many trades, not all trades, but I'm a jack of many trades. I got a lot of hats that I wear. So I'm kind of well versed in a lot of the stuff that these people talk about, you know, just in general. So that's where I'm coming from. Coming from a place of experience and a place of knowing what I know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I know you y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to this Stan White. His link in the top of the comment. And yeah, it got some lovable stories. But so like what age did you like hold on, let me give you 1 second.
No, I'm listening to you.
Okay. What age did you start like doing production?
Age I started doing production. That's honestly a trick question, because let me see, how old was I in 98? 20? Yeah, I probably about 20 or so when I got into production on the music side of it. You know what I'm saying? Right. And even doing the music, you know, we got to do videos and little stuff like that. So right. I would say I was around 20, but I didn't, even then I didn't take it seriously. You know what I mean? Like I'm doing now. Right. But I was always kind of like in the production, you know what I'm saying? As far back as I say about 20. But in all honesty, I've been in little minor productions and things like that when I was smaller. I didn't never think that I would be at this level or this capacity of production. But having little tidbits throughout gave me the ability, and I'm gonna say also the confidence to do it on my own.
Okay. So like when you was younger, you kind of like that filled it with it. So I know me and you Brian about the same age. So when you first got started, you were like VHS tapes, them big old cameras with them small cassette tapes.
yeah, like a news camera type.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, those things that was wild. Like on the music side, like did y'all have a group, right?
Yeah.
But it was hard to maintain the group.
It wasn't hard to maintain the group, bro. To be honest with you, it was basically like we started off probably like 4 or 5 people, you know what I'm saying, just messing around with the lyrics or whatever the case may be, just freestyling and stuff like that. But as we done it and got more into it, we realized the whole neighborhood knew how to rap. So we built the record label, and the record label was basically like the whole neighborhood, right?
Yeah.
But the problem with that comes in when stuff starts getting real. You start to have to pay for studio time and things like that, and everybody, or even performing at some of the clubs. A lot of people think that the club pay you all the time when you perform. On your way up, sometimes you have to pay to perform.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Salute, JD. You have to actually pay to perform. You know what I'm saying? Or if we doing, club gigs, they might let the people who are performing in for free, but everybody else got to pay.
Right.
But the ones that came with us that's not performing, they end up being the ones, the hype men in the back. You know what I'm saying? Because they know the songs. You've been performing it all day in the neighborhood, all week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Plus, want to show they love, but a lot of people didn't have it. So it takes a lot of money, man. It just does. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm glad you asked me that question. The reason why we didn't keep it going is because everybody don't see the same thing. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? What people didn't understand as far as, yes, we had a record label, but it was only me and my best friend who was actually the business minds of the record label. We took it beyond just, spitting on the mic, freestyling and things like that. We actually had to dress up, suit up, and boot up to go to these radio stations and try to market our music. But we
Yes,
didn't even
sir.
think that was marketable. Like we had straight gangsters, you know what I'm saying? Well, to be honest with you, some of them, they rapped about deleting and they still serving time for deleting, you know,
Mm.
things like that. So it was a bunch that went into the record label actually not making it. And to be honest with you, I'm glad it didn't.
Mm.
Straight up.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I feel where you coming. I feel exactly where you coming from. Yeah.
Because, I mean, go ahead, bro.
No, I just went through a similar task, pretty much the similar thing. I talk about the same thing, like what you went through, I went through
Right.
with that music.
And see, because when we start off doing this stuff, you know what I'm saying? We all want to get a record deal. Everybody's shooting for a record deal. You know what I'm saying? And it's like some of them record deals don't even be worth it. And
Yeah.
the crazy part about it is, and we have record deals from everybody. Everybody wanted to sign us. But if they wasn't going to sign us as a record label, then we wasn't going to sign to them. But they wanted to pick part artists. You know what I'm saying? Let me get this
Yeah.
artist. Let me get that. No, we a group. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? And you had people that were willing to do that. And unfortunately, the people that were willing to do that, they're not here.
Mm.
Like for real, for real. A lot of
Long
them, like
story.
some of them are deceased and some of them are incarcerated, but they're not here.
Dang.
And the best friend that I'm speaking about with the music thing, he's the same best friend that's the director and the writer of the film Son of a Preacher Man.
Yes, sir. So
So
the
it's a whole story to it.
so you and your best friend are the one y'all put together the son of a preacher man, and y'all rocked out,
Yeah,
and that's what I want to dive into. Like,
let's go.
how was the where the concept come from? Like, I mean, y'all came up with the concept. How did that flow along?
I can tell you exactly how that came along. All right, I was the head engineer at a $30 million building in Atlanta, Georgia. And me and my best friend, we always kept in contact throughout the years. On this particular time that he came up there, you know what I'm saying, to visit me, chop it up, or whatever the case may be, I'm walking him through the building and I'm showing him certain things. And that's when he pitched it to me. I got this idea to do a film called Son of a Preacher Man. You know what I'm saying? And he kind of went into detail, but it was still in the thought process. You feel what I'm saying? Because he was like, I was thinking about this on my way up to Atlanta. And he was in Atlanta that weekend to actually pitch the ideal to movie companies.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it started from my idea. And I'm thinking to myself, and I'm looking at my position and my job and things like that. And I'm like, this is a second chance at us trying to do something that we really was trying to do. Because first was the music. I put the music behind because family came first. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna either lose my family or lose just a spot in the record label. And I was like, I'll just lose my spot in the record label. I got to try to keep my family intact.
Yes,
But this
sir.
time, but by me doing that, I learned that now, nigga, you pursue your dream. You know what I mean? Damn all that. If they don't want to come with you, then they ain't coming with you. So I'm saying that to say that great salary job that I had, being number 2 at that company, I was at my ceiling. I couldn't get the number 1 spot because it was just the number 1 spot wasn't available. It just wasn't going to be available. They always placed somebody in that number 1 spot. So I'm at my ceiling, and I'm thinking, damn, this is as high as I go. I need to do something else. Now would be the time to get off get out of the rat race and pursue my own dream. So with that being said, I took that mentality along with the idea that my best friend had, you know what I'm saying? And I used that as my motivation to move from Atlanta back to my hometown so we can be able to do the thing. You know what I'm saying? Because we can do it long distance, but no.
You got to be there.
Yeah, because that's how I actually got the executive production credit. I didn't start off, hey, you're going to be the executive producer of it. No, it didn't go like that. This was my best friend, but he didn't want to give me nothing for free. No free accolades or whatever like that. I got the title executive producer because I was there when he came up with the idea, believed in the idea, and when it came down to putting the idea together, as far as everything from raising the funds, finding locations, because two of the buildings that we used for locations in Son of a Preacher Man was my jobs.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If you seen the movie, the scene where they was dancing underneath the chandelier and the ceilings was draped and all that's one of my buildings. And then the scene where JR, the boss lady, pulled out her thing, her pew, and was telling dude like, hey, I need this and this and this to happen because he dropped the ball. That was in my other building. That was in one of the rooms in my other building. So, and that job ended that day of filming because of the snake bite, and everything closed down. You know what I'm saying? But she was like, "Nah, you can still use this to do what you got to do." You know what I mean?
Right.
So
that what's up.
Yeah, man. So 21. It was like a 21, 22 day shoot. Finding actors and like I was part of all the process, and anything that I needed to do, basically I just went above and beyond. And not just because he was my best friend, like that was my work ethic, but I felt like going harder for my best friend because I'm like, I've been going hard for all these other companies for all these years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
He always said that, look, this is a company that you will always be a part of. Just like with the record label. You're always a part of that. You know what I'm saying? But he's the businessman. You know what I'm saying? He went to school, got his master's and all that stuff in media production. Matter of fact, he on his way over here now. But he got his master's in media production. He's a minister and all this type of stuff. And you know what I mean? He was on the business thing of it. And you know what I'm saying? I salute him for that.
Yeah, you got definitely have that mind frame for it and put in that work, And a lot of people don't understand the work is the most important part.
Right.
The minor things is what everybody like to do, the minor things.
Mm-hmm.
You got to have that business. But was you behind the putting it together, like edit the scenes and put the sound effects, all that?
Look, yeah. I was into. That's what I'm like, bro. I done watched that movie so many times that when it came out, I only watched it probably 4 times since it came out because I seen 10 to 15 different versions of it. You know what I'm saying, bro? I seen 10 to 15 different versions of this film. Things had to be edited in, edited out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Stuff had to get changed because we lost the license for the original song because we paid 10 bands for the song "Son of a Preacher Man," sung by Dusty Springfield, and they finessed it to where they pulled the rights from it and we couldn't use the song, so we had to
Oh wow.
improvise. Yeah, so we had to improvise. So for the people that saw the movie, the fact that the when they did that little dancing scene or whatever like that, and it wasn't like no real singing to it, that's because we had to cut all of that out or be sued.
Dang, that's low. That's low, but that's low down.
Bro,
Low
yeah.
down,
It was even
man.
another song that we almost got in trouble for. The song that my brother did, Ron Mack.
Yeah.
So Ron Mack did 2 songs for the soundtrack.
Right.
But one of the songs that he did, he featured somebody. I'm gonna give him a shout out anyway. He did a feature with Riley Sirius. Come to
Mm-hmm.
find out, Riley Sirius is managed by I think it was the Yin Yang Twins manager, was his manager, right? And when he didn't hear the song or even knew that Ron Mack took this song and put it in the film. They just happened to be watching the film one day and heard their song.
Wow.
So they called us like, on this rah-rah tip. So how we ended up squashing it is it was like, well, if you do us a video, you know what I'm saying, since y'all, shoot film, if y'all shoot us a video for that song, then we'll just call it even. And that's what we did.
Oh yeah, that was at least they worked it out with you.
Yeah.
With something simple. You know what I'm saying? Because shooting a video ain't all that bad. It's some work, but I can say putting together a movie and then have to re-edit some stuff in the movie is worse than doing it for a video. Because video, what, 4 minutes?
Yeah, and I mean that was the song. It was like the little slow song that was played like halfway through the movie, but it was too much or too integral to the film for us to take it out. It's just like we would have had to basically redo the movie.
Right. That's crazy.
Yeah, man. People don't understand. These are some of the behind the scenes things that go on. You know what I mean? And it was a lot of stuff that went on behind the scene that almost derailed this film.
Man, bro, I can just about imagine, like, if you had to go back and just redo, or probably even had to cancel it. You know what I'm saying? Because of copyrights.
Yeah.
And that's one thing I was skeptic about dropping mine. I mean, my movie ain't even big. It's small work. So I'm hoping nobody be like, hey, that was my music in there. Let me, such and such.
Right.
I didn't try to push mine to get like famous or big. It was just a project we did as kids, teenagers.
Okay.
But yeah, did y'all have like people get upset get mad on the sets and stuff like that? Yeah, like have issues with people like that? Anger issues?
I mean, I'm the angry person. So it wasn't nobody more angry than me, because I mean, if they got out of pocket, I'd be like, man, you can shut the fuck up and leave. Or we could hook. I mean, we could hook. Like, ain't nobody, like, I'm not that one. Like, I will, anybody, like, none of that. No, we ain't finna do that. Because, yeah. I mean, a lot of things happen like that. But the crew, for the most part, the crew got along. But if we had a problem with anybody, they got the hell on. Because it was an incident. There was an incident at the scene where they were playing poker and the girl was going around the tables to light everybody's cigars or cigarettes if they had them. It was a part that we had to cut out because one of the dudes who was an extra tried to inappropriately, he said something inappropriate to the female.
Oh.
But the good thing that happened was the female knew who we were. She's part of the record label and the music. You know what I'm saying? Right. But she played a little bartender or whatever. But she told us after the fact because she knew the type of people we are, and she was right. Because once she told us, we was like, "Why you ain't tell us then?" Because we would have monkey stomped this. Like, I mean, no, I'm saying, because like, no, you don't, no, like some stuff is just inappropriate.
Right. Y'all there for business.
Yeah, we there for business, and we look at this young lady like she's a little sister.
Mm.
So you definitely, you know what I mean? Like it ain't even got to be that. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
Because I mean, she's like a little sister of us, but she was also a news she was like a news personality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like certain things just had to be ironed out because it could have got real bad. I mean, real bad. Emperor Code that 313 the great salute.
What's up? What's up, Imp? Let me get check the chat out real quick. Crystal Flash, appreciate you coming through, brother. Cool Kid Screens, appreciate you. JD, what's up with it, JD? How's it going, man? Gemini, what it do? Ashton Wings, what it do, man? Over there from the Shiesty side. IB Woden, what it do with your brother? Deshaun Islet, appreciate you coming through. Gotta get you your tool. But yeah, yes, sir.
But yeah, I'm just being honest. I mean, and it's things that happen, and I really appreciate the crew because, like I said, that dancing scene, it was like a club scene / dancing scene or whatever. The air went out in that building while we were filming, man. And it was the building that what I'm saying I ran, so I had to pull out industrial fans and all kind of stuff because we couldn't get nobody out there to do no work on it or whatever the case may be because it was an emergency situation. Because as a matter of fact, I think this was like on a Sunday or something. You can't get nobody out there on no Sunday unless you're willing to pay an extra stack. Like for real. And we already got actors in here, we got extras in here, we got production crew. Like there's a lot of people being paid. We just it wasn't worth all that. But we muscled through, you know what I'm saying? We pushed through. Right. And we made it happen.
That's how you have to do it. Yeah. Keep pushing. Don't let nothing stop you. Yeah. Keep going. So go ahead.
No, I also wanted to say, because I gave this young lady her props too. The young lady at the beginning of the film, where she was like, I'm about to get my groove on. I don't know what you doing. You know what I'm saying? You can sit here, whatever. And she, she seemed like she was real excited. 15 minutes before she did that scene, her car was broken into and all her valuables was taken. Mm-hmm. All her valuables, her phone, her purse, her laptop, all her valuables was taken. 15 minutes before she acted that scene. And I'm like, man, look. You a soldier, shouted. Like, I would be like, forget this movie. I'm talking about windows busted out and all kind of stuff, bro.
Yeah. That puts you in a different state of mind.
It do. I'm talking about in broad, like,
man, that's wild. Right before the show?
No, man. Like at the show, during the show. Yeah, like, because people was coming in and out. Hold on 1 second. Oh,
okay, cool. What's up with it, Tosh? Appreciate you coming through. Appreciate you. Yeah, we interviewing deerocdabloc, aka Stanley White, producer of Son of a Preacher Man. Y'all can go check that movie out. It's on if I'm not mistaken, on Tubi. It's on Tubi, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, man. He on them productions, doing that production work. We out here. Yes, sir.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
Oh, nah, you good. Hey, the movie is on Tubi, right?
The movie is on Tubi, Amazon movies. It's on a lot of stuff.
Okay.
Like, no, just hold on. If you just Google Son of a Preacher Man movie, 2022, then it'll come up all the sites that have it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yes, sir. I remember.
Appreciate that.
I remember my baby mama was telling me she was gonna watch it.
Mm-hmm.
and we sat down, we watched it, but I can't recall what all happened. You know, when you watching the movie, you don't finish it sometimes. You know,
Mhm. Oh
one of
yeah.
those type of nights. But I know she's seen it multiple times.
Hey, but I was like that too. Cause like I said, I saw so many versions of it. You know what I'm saying? But once you see it all the way through, cause let me tell you something, bro.
Yes,
It's
sir.
movies I've been watching for years. You will never catch everything the first time you watch it.
Right. You're right about that.
You know what I'm saying? And you'll start to, as you watch it, the more you watch it or whatever the case may be, it'll it'll show you things and put things in perspective, and you be like, oh, now that makes more sense. Because
Hmm.
I had to watch the movie after it's released about 5 times to really see that, even though I was there,
Right.
the beginning of the movie is the end of the movie.
Mm.
But the beginning of the movie, you just notice that it's raining or whatever the case may be. By the time you finish the end of the movie, that you'll know that rain ain't just rain. Because like they say, when it rains, it pours.
Right.
Lost her dude, lost her job. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's the rain. That's the symbol, you know what I'm saying? The symbolization of the rain. But you have to watch it a few times to pick that up. But Son of a Preacher Man is available on Black X, Crow Plus, KNG TV, Stash TV, Black Stories, Apple TV, Black Gold Media, Reveal, REVEEL, the Roku channel, Watch Films, Reward TV, TVEI, Fubo TV, AVOD, Midwest Tape, Allied Vaughn, Popsy on Plex, Flix West, Stash Movies on YouTube, Cluster TV, YouTube Movies and TV, the African Diaspora Network. That's Philip Scott stuff, if y'all don't know. And it's two Stash TVs, Stash TV and Stash TV Black Stories. Future Today, Cineverse, OTT Studios, Afroland TV, Tubi, Amazon Prime Video.
Oh yeah, you can't miss it. You can't miss it.
And we're going
What's
about
up with what is Emperor talking about, bro? You got some hot sauce?
we had 14 awards. Yep, we got some hot sauce too, y'all. It's the Hillbilly brand hot sauce, which Hillbilly is actually sitting right here, but he don't want to get on camera, even though he's a director. Go figure.
Mm.
But anyway, but yeah, if you get our hot sauce, it comes in a nice little package like this. I don't even want to open this one. Where's my bottle of that? I got a bottle somewhere.
Hey, that's what's up. Oh, I said you put that on everything.
On
Huh?
everything, because that was our record label slogan. Hot sauce
Okay.
on what? Everything. You know what I'm saying? So he took this, you know what I mean, and he made it hot sauce. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So yeah, we do music, movies, and now hot sauce.
Y'all see it? Get you some of that Hillbilly hot sauce. Hold on, how far do it go out though? Like y'all go to big companies or just the smaller?
We just starting, so we still
Okay.
we're still what they call white label. And I'm glad you
Right.
asking me that, because people don't understand the rigmarole that businesses, especially black businesses, have to go through just to get products on shelves.
Yes,
Like right
sir.
now, we're doing it like Master P, selling out the trunk of the car. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? Because it's what they consider white label, meaning that we can sell it, but it's not quite FDA approved. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even though we know that stuff that's been approved by the FDA ain't even healthy for us now. But anyway, that's another story. But yeah, until we can get FDA approving, it's we can't put it in the big chain stores. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's the difference between that and Texas Pete or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
So that's
we're
cool.
gonna still do what we do. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get your if you want to cop one, hit me on the email. You know what I mean? deerocdabloc@gmail.com. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
They
And
$10 a bottle. You know what I'm
I will
saying?
go back. I'll go back and put it in the descriptions. So if anybody want to hit them up on the email, come back to the video later on. Go into the descriptions. Now I put his email right there. Y'all just shoot him an email. Get your order. Put your order in, huh?
For sure. And
Yes, sir.
Kojak said he gives it a thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? That mean a lot. That mean a lot.
So, Imp done tried it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I can't eat hot sauce and stuff, man. But yeah.
That's what's
Get
up.
some, get some barbecue sauce on there.
Oh, we working on that too.
Yes,
We're working
sir.
on that, and we're working on, other flavors that's not just like hot sauce. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yes, sir. So I was about to ask you that question, like any other things that you was interested in moving off to, but I see you already doing it. Like,
Yeah.
because like some people like to be stuck in the mind frame of like, I'm here. This all I'm gonna do is rap. You know what I'm saying? Or if they're after, I'm just gonna sit here. Or I'm gonna produce. I'm just gonna sit at producing. But it's other things we can reach out to and do. You know?
Absolutely. But see, that's the thing, and that's why I said it's about time for me to, get out here on the internet to help combat some of these talking points, because people think that we just sit around doing nothing. And that ain't the case, man. Like, we got our hands in a lot of things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We got our hands in a lot of stuff. Like I say, I also make clothes. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to perfect my clothing line. It's coming around slowly but surely. Right now it's just a passion project. And I'm just, making clothes for myself and my kids and things like that.
Yeah, that's a good business to get into. Cameron, Deshaun Alley, he rap, video shoot, and he do all that.
Yeah.
You have to rewind it back to when he talked about the rap to the video shoot.
Yeah, we infuse the music with the filming, because like I said, when you rapping, you got to do music videos and things like that. And just took it to another level and making premiere films.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So the clothing line is gonna. You say you just working on it, you slow burning right now for the clothing line.
Yeah. And the reason why I'm slow burning, because I'm like I said, I got a lot of irons in the fire, and if anybody our age know, having a lot of irons in the fire ain't necessarily a good thing, because you can overwork yourself and get nothing accomplished. You see what I'm saying? Versus putting energy into one thing at a time. But in the doing it and doing it as a hobby, I'm seeing that my family is catching on to it. You know what I'm saying? My children.
Right.
And by me being able to show them and having the stuff here available for them, then it can go from a passion project for me to them actually doing something with it. So either way, I'm cool with it.
That's a good thing too, because they also picking up the experience. They watch you do it. That's right up front experience. Instead of learning from somebody else, and they actually get it from you. They can ask you the questions instead of getting beat around the bush. You give it straight front.
Right, because they say experience is the best teacher, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, like through your process of doing your projects and stuff, like how much sleep do you get in? Is it important? That's my favorite question.
Well, I'm gonna answer that. I'm gonna answer the second part first. Sleep is very important, because if you don't sleep, you'll sleep for a long. If you don't take little sleep increments, then when you do go to sleep, you're gonna sleep for a very long time. And what I mean by that is, if people go too hard, have you ever shut down because you've been working so hard?
Yes, sir.
Like your body was just like, yeah, I know you want to get up, but
it's over with.
Right.
Over with. Over.
And I've been learning that when I work, when I'm tired, I'm more prone to hurt myself.
Mm-hmm.
So no, sleep is very important. I try not to glaze past that. No, you definitely get your rest. And if you have a family, you definitely have to have a work-life balance.
Yes,
You know
sir.
what I'm saying? Because you'll burn out. And if you go so hard, people that's looking at you go so hard, they don't respect the fact that you need rest. They be like, oh shit, you Superman. You been going hard, or you went hard for this, you went hard for that, but then I need you to go hard for me, and you don't want to go hard for me. And they'll start
Right.
resenting you. So all that has to be a balance.
Definitely. Most definitely.
But
It's-
you get when you're in those productions, like I was saying, like if we got it set up that we're gonna shoot for 21 days, I know during those 21 days or them 3 weeks, I'm not
Mhm.
gonna get much sleep. But
Right.
being that I know that, then if we do get a day off or something, you know what I'm saying, something happened and we do get a free day or whatever like that, no, rest. Force yourself to rest. And then after those 3 weeks, don't just jump back out there. Allow your body time to rest. Because some of that stuff you can't come back from. Like just not resting and continuously going without rest. Actually, sleep or lack of sleep is what causes dementia.
Mm.
I don't even think people, not
Nah,
dementia, but Alzheimer's.
yeah, old time. Yeah. I
Yeah,
ain't even know
Alzheimer's.
that.
Yeah, it causes
Yeah.
Alzheimer's.
Yeah, because I do suffer from like
Sleep apnea.
let's just say I feel like I don't get enough sleep, even though I get enough sleep. But it was the time I know I went real hard, like 2 jobs, family, and 3 mixtapes at the same time while shooting videos for certain songs and stuff like, and shooting videos for other people.
Mm-hmm.
And man, you talking about like lack of sleep, bro. Like, oh man, get off of work, still up, 2 hours of sleep, go back to work. It was wild, man. It was a wild run. My homeboy, he watched me go through it. Shouts out to Detroit Black. And he was like, man, I don't even know how you did it, man. You must have been on some of that good little cocaine. I'm like, nah. I'm like, and I was like, bro, I wasn't no shit, but I was smoking a lot of green, but
Okay.
I like shit. I would just motivate. I had that motivation to do it.
Right.
And I wanted to get this stuff out the way and push it. But yeah, sleep is important though.
Yeah, because
And
the
it'll
smoking
backfire.
green don't make me as lazy as people might like to think. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Now when you got like something in your head and you got projects, it
Right.
definitely motivates you to keep moving and it amps you up even more.
Yeah, because you're looking at the finish line.
Right.
You know what I mean? And depending on what that project is, you know that if you don't keep moving forward, you will never see that finish line.
Yes, sir.
So
Yep.
you don't want to be working on this thing forever, because you can't. Some
Most
projects you
definitely.
can't work on it forever, because you ain't gonna be
They
here forever.
gotta have a deadline.
Absolutely.
So any other projects coming?
Yeah, actually, well, just this past Monday, we shot the second teaser for JR, which is the spinoff of Son of a Preacher Man. It's gonna
Okay.
be the behind, not the behind, but it's gonna be the origin story of the character Jasmine Rose, who plays JR. You know what I'm saying? JR was meant to come off masculine. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because when you think of JR, you think of Junior. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So we wanted that to be in the mind, because she's a boss lady. We playing to the shit in the internet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all boss babes and things like that. But the story of JR is going to allow people to understand how she got to where she is mentally.
Okay.
And that's all
Wow.
I can give out on
Yeah,
that, right?
yeah. I want to give it all away. But
Right.
yeah, that's what's up.
But this is supposed
So,
to be a series. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
So we shooting for a series this time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh man, that's lovely. That's lovely. Yeah, man. I might have to once I get my goals accomplished and get this money right, man. I might have to fuck with you on some shit. Cause I gotta
Yeah,
I definitely gotta move in, man.
okay.
Yeah, I definitely gotta move in, man.
You'll be surprised, man. It's people that got the equipment. People have the staff, but a lot of people don't have the ideas.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah, the ideas
So
and you gotta have that idea and
yeah,
point blank just having know where you're coming from and all that. But yeah, I'm
absolutely.
working. I'm actually just I'm like improvising. Well, not improvising, but just putting together ideas for it right now. Cause I got like, you know how you got how you wanted to start and pretty much know how you know want it to end type of shit, but you don't
Yeah.
know in betweens. You know,
Right.
so
But see
that's
that
pretty,
that stuff can get filled in because once you that's but see what you just said, that's what my homie came to me with. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
He had an idea.
right,
He knew how it wanted to go and he knew how he wanted to end, etc. But then it takes other people to start coming in and filling in those blanks.
right,
Because this, he said something the other day. He was saying that people want him to do certain things because he's done this particular film.
yeah,
And he was like, I don't think they understand or I don't think they paid attention to the credits. That movie wasn't just a me thing. Like it
right,
took a whole team of people to put that together. Like like the music for Son of a Preacher Man, the underlying music, like the villain music or the music that's played when the villain come on, the music that's played when they having a funny moment or whatever like that. That wasn't Dr. Glover's idea. That was the person who did the music for the film. Like they had to come up with that. So it's like, people have to understand people have roles.
right,
And we kind of went through that because, as a matter of fact, we had another project called Choices that we were the production team of. And
okay,
this film Choices, I got to see how it's going to come together because that's the stage that it's in now. You know what I'm saying? We already did the shooting for it, but it's in the editing stages and the coming together stages. But that film is going to be something for I think it's going to be something special because just the name Choices should tell people what it entails.
right.
In life, we got choices. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. And people don't think too much on the choices that they make, and that's why they make messed up choices.
Yep. Choices. That's like very interesting because one choice or one decision can ruin your life for a couple years or maybe your whole life.
Man, the worst thing I ever did was met my ex-wife. The only thing that good came out of that situation is my 2 children. I mean, they work, but it is what it is. But other than that, man, I wish I would have never met that girl. That was a choice that I did that I regret.
Yes.
And the reason
Sometimes we
why
got some choices.
right,
Sometimes
and
we regret some of them, man. We regret some. But
and look, I'm saying the reason why, and the reason why I regret it because this woman kept my children from me, and they're suffering from that. Also, even 16 years after not even dealing with her, I'm still dealing with her stuff. You know what I'm saying? Or
right,
the issues and problems that she left me with. Because I'm in a 16-year relationship, marriage, actually. You know what I'm saying? But in 16 years of being married, I get a letter saying that I can go to jail. And my wife looking like, oh, hell no. You ain't finna mess up my whole family dynamic. Like,
yeah, yeah.
stuff like that. So it can still affect you. Ain't no
Yeah,
getting away from it.
Yeah, when you get kids with them, man, it's I made some bad choices too. Like you said, the only thing good came out of it is my kids. But yeah. So
Come
and
on.
people,
I'll say we as men we understand, like, because we try to do it out of the love of a family and trying to be there for the kids, trying to avoid the stereotype. But at the end of the day, we come to that realization that yeah, we messed up. We shouldn't have been nowhere near this person,
right.
especially seeing how they conduct themselves now. It's like should have never
Yeah,
went down
but
that road.
that's woo, man. It's a trailblaze. It's a trailblaze. And it's on fire.
Mm-hmm.
And it stay on fire. Like, even
Yeah.
if you put it out, man, it's coming right back. It
Right.
ain't no avoiding it. None of that.
Yep.
Not when you were father to your kids. It's no avoiding it because you're a father
Yeah.
to your kids.
Right.
So yeah, you have to deal with it. Yep.
Yeah, man.
Hey,
Unfortunately,
look at Imp. throw him in the bucket too.
for real.
Throw
Yeah,
him in the
man.
bucket.
Cause they act like nothing don't happen to us. We don't go through nothing, man. Please, just because we handle it well, we carry it well, we don't let it destroy us. That don't mean it don't bother us.
Oh yeah. Yeah, yes, sir. Yeah. You know what they say about men? Be a man and suck it up. That's what they
Right.
say. That's all I heard when I was young. You be a man and suck it up.
Mm-hmm.
Take the
Man up.
pain. Take the
Yep.
pain. You know what I'm saying?
Walk it off.
Hey, just because I can take it don't mean I deserve it. You feel
Real
me?
talk. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Jeez.
So, yeah.
Other than that, though, man, anybody in the chat got any questions for deerocdabloc? But other than that, Stan, you got any questions for me?
No, but seems like a free bottle of hot sauce is coming your way from the looks of it.
It look like JD gonna have to JD said he gonna send some my way. But yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
definitely try it though. I just can't try a lot of it because
trust me, I get it, bro. I get it. Yeah. Bro.
I get clowned on by my stepson. He be
For real.
yeah, he be like, man, these chips good, man. Eat, try one. I'm like, nah, bro, I can't try it. Just try one. And I'm gonna do it for you, man. Just to show you what's gonna happen. I end up, I tried the chip,
Called up in the night.
bro. I was coughing and choking, about to die. I told you I can't eat that stuff. I can't eat that stuff. Yeah. But send me a bottle though, so I can let my people try it though.
Yeah, I mean, or just keep it. You know what I'm saying? Because
and I can advertise it.
Right, but not just that. We on the ground level. We never know where this thing will go. Think about if you had the ability to buy the first or second Bitcoin or the first couple of Bitcoin.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? It's like that. Like, we have to start putting value on our stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean,
definitely that.
Whenever the time comes and it does blow up, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, of course people going to want to jump on the bandwagon then or act like they always been a part of something then. But you got the proof that, no, this thing still got the white label on it. So I'm telling all the people who actually do have a bottle of that hot sauce, don't throw it away just because it's empty. For real.
And I just put my Gmail in the comments. JD, just get at me from there. Cause I don't know if you're on IG or nothing. And then they don't let us post our IG in the chat.
For real?
But yeah. Well, not if it got IG on it. But you can put your name in there. But if you put IG in front of it, it's not gonna post it.
Okay.
For some reason.
88.
What's up, Bucket? Yes, sir.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? You can let other folks try it or whatever the case may be, see how they like it.
Oh yeah, for sure that. Most definitely. Just get with me, JD.
I appreciate this interview, bro.
Oh shoot, man. I appreciate you coming. You know, it's hard to get. It's hard to it wasn't. I ain't gonna say it wasn't hard the internet people, like the people on YouTube that I met, you and your brother,
Yeah.
Drip, you know, Freezer coming soon, 907 Goodies, Coach Ferd, you know,
Okay.
everybody was obliging with me. But I tried to get some people from my city, like people that I know doing something in my city,
Mhm.
and had a few of them look at me crazy. Some just didn't, you know, like my homegirl supposed to come. She never showed up because she said she always doing hair. Like she can do the interview while you doing hair, you know.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah. And
okay,
I
bro.
yeah, and I feel you too. And I was like, I don't wanna throw it off too much, even though I had a lot that I was doing at the time and a lot of stuff that I had to do. I was like, man, nah, because I think we already pushed it back.
Yeah, we pushed
You
it
know what
back.
I'm saying? So I was like, no, bro. Hell
So
no.
yeah, so
We
I
got to
do.
be serious about dealing with each other as serious as we is when we dealing with other folks. That
Right.
shit ain't fair. You know what I mean? So
And I
no,
do,
I
so I
appreciate it.
do appreciate it, bro. Like I do appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So I don't think did anybody ask any questions. I ain't see no questions in the chat.
Right.
They say, how you think Mary Kay started? You got to start. Okay, yes, sir.
Got to. Like
Yes, sir.
P started off in his trunk and he still got the best record deal to this day that ever came out of the record industry. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Because he was able to say, "No, we did this without y'all."
right.
So being that we did this without y'all, we already know if y'all investing into us, that's because y'all already see something worth. Instead of being in position to sell yourself out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't want to be in the sellout position.
That's the last thing I want to do. Sign some stuff I can't get out of.
Right. Because only thing you do when you do that is you forfeit your generational wealth. That's what you do. You forfeit your generational wealth. Because a lot of times what they'll do is they know your product good, they'll buy your product just to get rid of it.
Dang.
Buy it just to not put it out. Like for real.
Wow.
I mean, you know, unless
That's
you sign them with,
crazy word.
yeah, even some people with distribution deals. As a matter of fact, you ain't heard Master P and a couple of other folks was talking about that, saying
Not
that they.
not
Well,
necessarily with the Lil Wayne the Baby situation I did.
I'm gonna tell you what happened. Companies like Walmart and stuff like that was not putting their products out, and people was like, "We know the products are here. Why y'all not keeping the stocks, the shelf stocked up with these people products?" And then the people who own the products like Master P, he had to come out and let people know, don't worry about it. It don't matter if they stock they store with it or not. They bought it already. They bought it already. It's on them to sell it. Yeah, it's on them to sell it, but they bought it already. We good.
Right, because he didn't have to go to no third parties or nothing.
Right.
So he got paid.
But at the same time, they're not putting it out there for people to consume it and like it.
Right.
But it is what it is. But like I said, that's how we get done. That's how we get done. That's why it's more important for us to be, having our own stuff.
Very important because I don't think they put my boy stuff in Walmart no more. Because I was looking for, I seen it one time, then I don't see it no more. He got the Ward's seasoning sauce. Okay. So he got like the barbecue flavor, original flavor, the Mystique, all this stuff like that. But he definitely set it out his trunk though.
Absolutely, it got to go. I mean, because at the end of the day, it's still food and it has an expiration date. It got to go.
Yes, sir. And it do well too. And it costs more than some of the crafts, like the Crafts brand and some of the other name brands. I ain't good with brands, y'all. Sorry. I just buy stuff and keep it moving. But but yeah, his stuff like $7 a bottle. Yeah. It's a nice little bottle though. It's a nice little bottle.
You ain't heard the price of my bottle? I told you they $10 a bottle. There ain't no hot sauce is $10 a bottle on the shelf. But they're able to get them prices down because if they're selling millions of units, they can afford to bring it down a couple of dollars.
Yeah.
They selling millions of units in a month versus maybe a couple of thousand in a month. You see what I'm saying?
So like if you sell a bundle though, if you sell a bundle, you kind of like knock a little bit off of it. If somebody decide to buy it in a bundle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely.
Because you just in essence, by you buying a bundle, you didn't save me time from selling a whole bunch one at a time.
Right.
So if you're doing me a favor, why not do you a favor? And if
Yes,
you
sir.
like the favor enough, then you'll come back. It's the
sir.
same thing as the D game was. You think you're gonna get a better deal from the dude that got the keys or the dude that's nickel and diamond?
Right.
Come on now, you're gonna get bust across your head. You're gonna get bust across your head for them grams from the dude that's nickel and diamond. If you getting it in bulk, you might get a couple of extra grams. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
See, that's the difference, but it's the same thing. It's you know what I'm saying? It's a product. It's just a different product.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Petty.
Petty grams is good.
28 baby boy, what it do? Say he drop a new song later. Yeah, that what's up. Why you gotta let me hear that thing?
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But other than that, D-Rock, man, anything else you want to add to it though?
Now I did want to ask you something. Like you said, you doing the music, and you got a couple of mixtapes. What's the name of them? Because I love music. You check you out.
Okay. That the page I got them on is I don't really promote it unless people ask about it. Okay, but it's Jeffro Babe on YouTube. Jeffro Babe.
Jeffro Babe. Okay.
Yeah, Jeffro Babe. It'll let me see if I can pull it up real quick.
Okay.
But it got all my music, most of my music. I ain't gonna say all, most of my music. And it got most of my videos on there. So what I did was took some of my videos and post them on my Dr. Frizzle page.
Okay.
Because I know, this is what I'm working with. This is what I'm working at over here. And I posted I ain't post over here in a while, but I posted some of my old songs only because if I lose them on my hard drive, I have them on YouTube. Some stuff I didn't even want to put some stuff on here, man. But
yeah, because once you put it on there, you gave it to them, basically.
Yeah, and some people that's on here ain't even deserving to be even heard on this platform. Yeah. So let me go to my playlist. So yes, Jeffro Babe.
Okay.
And this was like my first channel that I even put on here. So you see, I got this my playlist. The Free T Run mixtape. That was one that I was working on for a little minute because I had to get artists from over here, artists from over there.
Right. And
it was pretty rough working on that. The Smoker Sound Productions Part 2, Takeover Part 2. Me and my DJ worked on that. He's the other producer. We worked together and we called the group Smoking Sounds Productions with me and him.
Yeah.
We got the sounds that's smoking, and we both helped each other make the beats for this album. That's an album. This is not a mixtape. This is an album. Go ahead.
Who is Jeffro Babe ENT? Entertainment.
That's me too.
Okay.
That's my
sub to both of them then.
My entertainment channel is basically I'm supposed to be blogging on that channel. Okay. Pretty much at blogging, dealing with stuff on the outside of world while blogging.
That's what the whole entertainment brand is. Most of the time when you see, because our brand is Out the Barns Entertainment, because entertainment is a category: music, movies, all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Whatever is used to entertain somebody.
Right. I've been trying to get this guy up here. He's one of the most decorated persons I got on the team. I know it's gonna try to copyright me for the song. I just deleted it out. I ain't
Right.
monetized.
Even though it's yours. Yeah. That's what I mean.
So
Down here in Mississippi, the paint like surf is still dripping.
Down here in Mississippi, the paint like surf is still dripping.
Down here in Mississippi, the paint like surf is still dripping.
Down here in Mississippi, the paint like surf is still dripping.
Down here in Mississippi, the paint like surf is still dripping.
Down here in Mississippi, the paint like surf is still dripping.
Down here in Mississippi, the paint like surf is still dripping.
Down here in Mississippi, the paint like surf is still dripping.
I'm King Kong on the microphone. Rap on me, they call me Larry Holmes. I'm Dave Jonah when you can't clone. Nigga, brain the beef, I leave you left alone. I'm Sir One from Hong Kong. I keep brushing on. I'm from Queen City, deep in Mississippi. Down here, niggas stay putting on. I'm falling, victory like Boulder comeback. I'm never slipping cause I always come back. The paint dripping like surfing cognac. Fast niggas like 50 cognac. I keep a white chick, I'm Uncle Tom. Keep a diapers cause they the bomb. Keep the bitches that break the tail. They keep the famous like Ascalon. Never know where Al be gone. Complete opposite from home alone. Reeled up with the cell phone. With my bad bitch, she a chocolate bomb. Down here in Mississippi, the paint like surf is still dripping. Spider web, that's what I'm ripping. By myself, and I'm still out here. Smoking my mind, not thinking right. My first move was a fight, not thinking twice. Niggas hold down, I'm out of my life. So my baby mama girl in the VI. Kid the paint with the gold glasses. That was see when I ride passion. Rimmed up with the beat action.
yeah, that's one of my decorated artists right there. He just he just on a whole nother different path right now. So it's hard to get him with me because we grew up together. I've been knowing him since 7 years old.
Yeah. It's like me and my best friend. Yeah.
I mean, shit, a thousand fights, but we still get along type of shit.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
And
at that point, you don't even call it fights, bro. Y'all just sparring.
Yeah, sparring, right.
Yeah,
that's what we call it, sparring. Yes, sir. And he I always tell him, bro, you can do the music, but come on YouTube with me, because you are after, your most talent is in acting. He can also make beats, but his most talent is in acting. Okay. When it comes to writing, he got a habit of rewriting the same lyrics in a different pattern.
Yeah. So
that's why I say that. But he nice on the mic though. But I was like, just come to the YouTube with me, and you can, because you make everybody laugh. You make everybody laugh. You make everybody feel good when they down. You good at that. You feel me?
Right.
Come on to the YouTube, but he's on another path, and I actually had to get him. I don't know. I probably had to get him hands on to do it. I'm not for sure what it'll take, but I guess for him to totally to decide that he want to do it.
Yeah, because that's the thing. You got to have that willingness yourself. You can't believe for nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Or
right.
You can't want for somebody else.
Yeah, it's like when you see the potential somebody got, and you know how to bring it out of them, and you be wanting that. You be like, bro, we can help each other out. We can go a long way. But he also helped me write the movie too. The movie we did. So he also helped me write it.
That's what's up.
And he'll a good partner though.
Yeah, put it together, bro. Cause that's what this. I'm glad we still here. The thing about putting these films out, it don't, even though it takes, or let me put it like this, it can take a lot of money. It can. But don't let that stop you from putting out the ideal, because you can still put the ideal out and it just be good enough and somebody will buy the ideal.
Right.
And put that money behind it that you wanted to put behind it initially. So don't, you know what I'm saying? We cheat ourselves a lot. We let a lot of ideals die. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because of that. We need to have this in place. We need to have that in place. Sometimes, man, we have to just do that shit and it'll actually come together.
Yes, sir.
And I learned that by doing YouTube. Like for real. I felt like doing it and I did it. And by me doing it, I accumulated some dope followers. I don't look at them as followers, but some dope audience members. Let me put it like that.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Who we built a rapport over time, just as men who ain't never met, just having these conversations, and it's a mutual respect. Like I would
Yes,
never
sir.
disrespect Emperor JD, Kojak 313, Bucket 88, Ivy Wody. Like it's, bro, I just won't. You know what I'm saying? Because they never gave a reason for me to disrespect them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now, some of y'all folks who I won't name, I hate it for y'all if I ever catch a glimpse of y'all in real life, in real time. I'm sorry. I swear to God, I'm sorry.
Oh man,
I'm
it's
sorry.
like I'm still kind of. I mean, I'm pretty mid to the streets, but still kind of new to the streets. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, and the YouTube streets, yeah, it get kind of hectic. It get
It's the same.
wild.
It's the same streets. Cause what you learn, if you've been on the streets, you learned this. People talk shit when they're in a safe place,
You're right. You're definitely right.
and they don't understand. It's some folks who ain't just talking shit.
Mhm. Right.
You
You
know
got
what I'm
some hunt,
saying?
got some hunters out there to hunt you down.
Right. And it's like I can see the difference. That's the problem. You talking all this rah-rah stuff. Like, I know if you had any sense, you wouldn't even be talking this rah-rah stuff.
Mm.
But the fact that I know you talking this rah-rah stuff because you ain't got no sense and you don't even realize who you talking to, yeah, you a dead man walking and don't even know it. Don't even
Oh
know it.
man.
And I hate to say it, no, but that's real though. Like, cause I understand that certain things shouldn't happen,
Mm.
but I think cars shouldn't crash into each other. But me thinking cars shouldn't crash into each other is not stopping the number of wrecks that happen every minute. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, hey, just be thankful that, you know what I'm saying, God ain't made us cross paths. Cause I am.
That's it.
Cause I am. I'm glad we ain't cross paths because I'm gonna throw my damn life away.
Damn.
I am. I'm saying, like, and I'm not no crash out or nothing like that, but look, man, it's certain people that just
Y'all had to subscribe to deerocdabloc because he do tell the stories. He tell the
yeah.
stories.
I'm saying people
Y'all,
are dangerous though, bro. I'm saying they're dangerous to themselves. That's just
yeah.
like, okay, I'm gonna tell you why I'm saying this. Look at
Okay.
the Carmelo Anthony situation, right? Carmelo Anthony is in a situation where he wasn't bothering nobody, but because somebody decided to bother him, now he's looking at, you know what I'm saying, first degree.
Right.
How that work? Because
Mm.
we now living in the era where they they are allowing people who are bad to get away with stuff, and people are good who just defending themselves from the bad. Those are the ones that get punished.
Right.
So it's like it's gloves off. It's gloves off. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
Yeah, buddy. It is. It's crazy like that though, man.
Yeah.
Try to avoid it, and it come to you. It
Yep.
comes straight to you, or you run into it
Yep.
unexpectedly.
And that's why I gotten fine with that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
you got to be comfortable in those
Yeah.
type of situations, or else you'll panic, or
Right.
you might not know what to do. You might do the wrong thing, but if you're comfortable in those situations, maybe you can find a way out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And technically, thank God, with the grace of God, I walked away from a few situations like that because, a guy had jumped on my bike. I was in the store. I come out the store. He just sitting on my bike, right? I'm like, bro, that me right there. So I grabbed the handlebars, and he was like, bro, you want some pills or this and that? I'm like, bro, I don't do none of that stuff. I'm trying to get to the crib. I just don't you see I just got off. You see my work vest on. I just got off. I'm ready to go home. Bro, I know you do something. I know you do something, man. Why you holding the handlebars? Because when you get off, I'm getting on this motherfucker. That's why I'm holding the handlebars. So could you get off my bike? Oh man, I know you do something, man. Something. He got up off, and I just walked away. But as I'm walking away, I don't know if he had. I don't know what he had. I just see the beam. I just see the beam. At the infrared.
Mm-hmm.
I just see it shining. I just see it shining on the ground, going like back and forth like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if he had one of them beams that on your keychain, or he actually had a beam on the gun. I'm not for sure. I just
You
kept
trying to
walking.
find out.
Nah, I just kept walking.
Yep. As you was telling me that story, I was thinking about the that move that nigga did on Grand Theft Auto. And that nigga just, okay, you know what I'm saying? Let him sit on the bike, and then you take you about 10, 15, 20 paces past the bike, and then you come back and you put both feet in that nigga chest. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I would have been like, you know what? All right. I would have went back in the store and bought me a can or whatever, because I know they sell vegetables.
Yeah.
Politely took one of my shoes off and politely took one of my socks off and dropped that can in that goddamn sock, tied that sock in the knot, and wrapped that sock around my hand, and be like, and you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm trying to knock your tater top off. Real.
Oh man.
Beam or not, even after seeing the beam, because you have to. Let me see you draw that beam after I whack your ass in the mouth with this can.
It's over with. It's over with. Let's see immune. But yeah, man. My best thing though, I these days I try to avoid because I know me. You know what I'm saying? I know me, and I know that if I do just tease off, not only is the person I'm going against in danger, like everybody around me in danger. You know what I'm saying? Everything. So I don't want to be that person that I used to be. You know what I'm saying?
Me either.
But sometimes sometimes your back be to the wall, and
sometimes these niggas bring it out you.
Yeah.
I feel like, you know what? I used to get mad at myself. Like, why you let that nigga make you crash out? And now I thought about it, you know what I'm saying? Now that I'm older and more mature, I'm like, that nigga ain't make me crash out. I did him a favor.
Right.
He wanted his neck.
He wanted that.
Like, yeah, he wanted that. He begged for it. That's why I'm like, no, you did him a favor. He begged for that ass whooping, so you gave it to him. But like,
yes, sir.
Nigga, what the hell? Don't ask for the shit if you don't want it.
Exactly.
But that was blatant. The reason why I felt like I would have took that beam seriously, because that was blatant disrespect. So if I would have came out and seen a nigga on my bike, I would have like, oh, you just gonna blatantly disrespect me. All right.
Right.
Now I got to replan. Oh, okay. And I'm not trying to make myself seem like that. I've been in situations like that where they pulled that out of me. Yeah. I remember being in Atlanta, Georgia. This was my first summer in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm outside listening to my girl little boom box. This is my girl boom box. I'm down here with her. You know what I'm saying? So we out there, whole neighborhood out there, little jamming or whatever like that. It's a lot of music going out, but our area, I'm playing the music from this boom box.
Yes, sir.
Some random niggas came up, took my shit out, and put their shit in.
Damn. Yay. What's going on? What we doing?
Bruh.
What we doing?
I politely walked over there, took that shit out, looked at it like I was interested in what it was, and flung that motherfucker as far as I fucking could. Nigga, what the hell you think this is?
Yeah.
I'm talking about, nigga, this is just off of reflex. Cause I'm like, bro, if you wanted me to play that, all you had to do was ask me.
Right.
I'm sitting by the radio.
Man.
If you wanted to play it, just ask me, bro. But when I did that, it was 4 niggas who was trying to start some shit anyway. Them niggas pulled out their straps. So I'm looking down the barrel of 4 of them things.
Damn.
Oh, y'all pussies just want to be tough. Shoot! Shoot! Because one thing I do know, and I could be wrong, but I know everybody with it ain't willing to do it, ain't willing to pull it. Because at the end of the day, yeah, y'all might take me out, but now all y'all finna do the same amount of time for this life.
Right.
Man, them niggas ain't squeezed because I'm still here. But my point was, they did that to, like, bro, you got to just do more than pull out a pistol to scare me.
Yeah.
I'm really going to give you a 3 to 5 second window. If you don't pull within that 3 to 5 seconds, then I know you bullshitting. And if I got my shit on me, you really only got the 3 seconds. But like I say, I'm giving you 5. Because by the time 3 come, I'm pulling mine and 4, 5. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes, sir.
I'm telling you, I'm not playing. I'm not playing. I ain't get this old being stupid.
Yes, sir.
I'm like, yeah, bro, this was when I was 15, so this ain't me just talking.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, when you was like where you grew up at, it was rough, right?
Yeah,
pretty rough.
This was in Atlanta. I grew up in Columbia though.
Yeah.
The hood I grew up in Columbia, South Carolina, it ain't no hood on Atlanta had nothing on that shit. That's what helped me out. That's what was able for me to survive. Because I lived in a neighborhood where that was the first time I saw a body. That's the first time I got into a fight. Like, I got into a fight, my first fight when I was like 3. Me and my homeboy was playing.
Damn.
And we saw $1. We went from playing to fighting for this $1. I saw it first. No, I saw it first.
Yo, man, them dollars were worth something back then, though. That was a lot of money.
We talking about $1 in 1982.
That was a lot of money.
You know what I'm saying? 81 and 82, right?
Yeah.
And we still had penny candy. You right? That's 100 pieces of candy.
Yes, sir.
Oh, beat your ass over 100 pieces of candy, boy.
You get a candy, a snack cake, a drink.
Bro, the lick ups wasn't number 25 cents. Matter of fact, no, they were 10 cents before they were 25 cents.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, come on, man. So yeah, you get all that for $1. You got a whole snack pack for $1. And I'm talking about we some ghetto project dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like, matter of fact, this neighborhood is so infamous that when they destroyed the projects, they put the doors up.
Dang.
All throughout the city. No, they decorated the doors with graffiti. They had students from like USC and Benedict College to decorate the doors, and they spread them doors out all throughout the city. But people don't understand. Do you know the caliber of person that was behind those doors? I actually was able to live in a time where blacks controlled that neighborhood. Blacks controlled the neighborhood. You wasn't coming in that neighborhood unless you knew somebody related to somebody. Like, no, police and all. The police didn't come out there. Like, for real, bro. So that's what I'm telling you. That's where I come from. So by the time I got to Atlanta, I'm like, you cupcake. That's why I don't have respect for. Well, I ain't gonna do that on your show. But it's a dude in the music industry, and since all these tapes and stuff coming out, then I let history speak for itself. But I'm like, y'all, man, come on, man. I can't help it though. If you didn't see it, then you wouldn't know it. But once you saw it, or if you've seen it, you can't convince me otherwise. Like, I can't see you get pumped out and you convince me that you're not. I'm sorry. You can't. I don't care how many guns and or pew pew, my bad. I don't care how many pew pews you got. Because at your heart, you still the same person you was.
Right.
Come on, man.
That's it. It wasn't too rough where I'm from, but we did have sets, you know, pretty much sets. If you walk through the wrong neighborhood, it was, you know, who you know, where you from, what set you from, what set you claim. It was more like that. But we had our own turf, you know what I'm saying? We had our own turf, 28, you know, sets to 28 from 26 to 28. But go to the projects, they got their people on the east, projects on the west. Them pretty much was the main sets. Then in between, and then you had people who had them last names that they known for jumping people.
Them Johnson boys, them like that.
Yeah. No, don't mess with them. You know, they gonna jump you. And trust me, I done seen plenty of people get jumped. I done got jumped. But it was peaceful though. It wasn't a lot of shooting or nothing. It was more fights. It was more fights than anything. Like,
man, if that don't make you, I ain't gonna say it gonna make you a man, but no, that's a rite of passage to get jumped.
Right.
Like,
so it was different. Like from my stage, then my son, the way they growing up now is my son beat somebody's ass, they want to shoot him. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like,
right.
They want to shoot him and shit. But
yeah.
They're like, bro, just stay out these streets. Because you know you got them things, they know you got them hands, they ain't fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? So
they pop you on contact, Yeah, I mean but see, that's another thing. Like, as the leaders of the community, we got to stay up with the times. I wouldn't teach my son how to fight. I'm teaching them how to shoot. Fight for what? That's so prehistoric. Ain't nobody fighting.
Nah.
I'll teach you how to use the butt of this gun. The better dude, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if you want to still just hit somebody and you don't want to just pop them, I'll show you how to do that too. But ain't no fighting no more. Fighting is what we did because we respected each other.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to off you, you know what I'm saying? We just having a disagreement, and you done got a little bit too loud and called me too many, you know what I'm saying, too many names that I ain't finna go for. Because that's why we came. Right. That's why we came up with the phrase, them fighting words. You remember we used to say that?
Yeah.
That was really your warning. Hey man, them fighting words.
Yep.
But see, like I say, we got so many internet gangsters. I'm like, bro, you pretending to be hard, which I know as a real hard nigga, you're pretending to be hard is because you're scared.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You want that? You want to show out, like you said, they be in a safe spot, safe place.
Yeah.
So they can talk and make themselves look good, but it's like, bro, you just don't know. There's people out here, bro, that ain't getting that shit.
I'm telling you.
And I done heard of some situations that actually happened. People that came from out of state to another state and pulled up on people. So. Yeah,
because there ain't nothing to do. People think this is a big world. Okay.
Nah, this is a little world, man.
Okay. Travel enough, and you'll be like, oh, like you'll bump into, bro. I met a female in Cherokee, North Carolina when I was in Job Corps. She was from Louisville. She was from Louisville, Kentucky. Me and her got together. You know what I'm saying? Let me start over. I'm from South Carolina. She's from Louisville, Kentucky. We met in North Carolina in Job Corps.
Yeah.
How did this same female find me in Atlanta, Georgia?
Small world.
Bro. Like, matter of fact, if we're being men and we're being honest with ourselves, how many people have we ran into that we thought we'll never run into, and we was like, boy, I'm glad I ain't got no beef with you, because, boy, I would have never expect to see you ever. Like, has that ever happened?
Yeah, it has happened.
It happened to me before.
Yeah, it has happened.
Bro, I was going to court in New Jersey. I ain't never been to New Jersey except to go to court, but I had to go to court for 1.5 years.
Yeah.
So when I'm up there, people out and bumping into folks, and they be like, I ain't never thought I'd see you up here. Ain't you from such? Yeah, you don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I be on Greyhound, nigga. All them stops Greyhound was making between Atlanta, Georgia, and Jersey and Newark, New Jersey. It was like 23 stops.
Damn.
So you know what I mean? It was like, yeah, I bumped into like 2 or 3 people. They was like, oh, I ain't never thought I'd bump into you. I'm glad we good. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Oh man.
This world ain't as big as people think.
Nah, it's not. It's not.
Think
Trust
about
me.
Think about how many artists who be doing these shorts. If people look at these shorts enough, they'll see some of these artists be talking about, yeah, I bumped into such and such and while we was in Paris and we just made a song together.
Mm.
It's a small world. Just because I don't catch you today, the week, this week, or this month, or whatever the case may be, don't mean that it's over. Like, that's what I'm saying.
It's not over till you have that conversation. Actually have that conversation. And some people just they make it where you can't even conversate. You just have to show them.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
on site.
On site.
On site.
Boy, that on site shit be crazy.
Yeah, because it's real. Because that's what I'm
like,
telling you.
I'm like no talk, no introduction. Like soon, just guard your grill. I had a song called "Guard Your Grill" back in the day because that's what it was all about. Like,
right.
Look, after we get out of school, don't let me see you. Guard your grill, boy. But yeah, it was wild. Deshaun Alley, we're gonna have to play your songs another time, man. We'll play your song another time. I got you though. See what you're working with. Like I told you, you got more work to do though.
Even with that song that you were playing, bro, as you was playing it, all I'm listening to, because I know you might probably look down on it because of the quality of the video or whatever the case may be. Man, let me tell you something.
No, I ain't look down. I shot the video.
Okay.
I produced the song.
Right. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But close your eyes. Think about the words of that song with a car just riding in the night, and all you see is the front corner of the car, like the rim and just the front corner of the car,
right?
With that music playing. Films do something to music, and music does something to films that's just amazing.
Yeah.
That's why they make the perfect marriage, in my opinion.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, it's I got to get back into shooting videos too, because it just, I hate to deal with certain people out here where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I just hate to deal with them. They just, for some reason, they eat me more now, and I get straight to the point. Like, bro, this ain't what it is. This what it is. I had to tell my cousin that shit last night.
Yeah.
Instead of asking me about beats and shit. I'm like, bro, I stopped doing music to not deal with motherfuckers like you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I don't like dealing with people like you. Y'all eat me. Y'all always want free shit.
Yep.
And just because you know me, we blood, you think you're obligated to something free.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I hate that shit. I hate that
because
shit.
we can't grow. We can't grow like that. And like I said, if they dealt with anybody else, they would pay for the shit up front.
Right.
So why you can't give me the same respect?
Exactly.
Bro, trust me, I know. Because not only should they be paying for the beat, but there should be a contract, or at least the addendum, to be able to have the conversation about a contract going forward after, because you might not want to do nothing with it right now.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? But you might want to do something later. And you should be able to get a percentage of the, because you made the beat. Because what it end up happening, if you just sell a beat, then you really assed out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because you only money that you're gonna make is off selling the beat. Same thing with film. You could be on the, you just got to check for the day, or you could be on the part where you're gonna be, you know what I'm saying? You part of the structure that gets the residuals, or kickbacks. You know what I'm saying?
Get a percentage out of what they make too.
Right. Cause
Yeah,
these
that's
things roll
important.
legs. You know what I'm saying? These things roll legs. Like your song might be just a regular song one day, but if somebody put it in a commercial and it hit a certain way and it make that company sell a product and become huge, damn, don't you think you deserve some of that?
Hell yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people that's getting paid from that. And
Hell
that's why
yeah.
people are getting, that's why they wipe people out for their catalogs at the end of the day. But I digress. Nah, for real. Because think about it. As soon as they gone, now you see all these commercials with certain people's songs, and then you be like, they never would have fucking promoted this product. Like Rick James. They got the Give It To Me Baby on the Monopoly Go.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a sick part of it. The people that, and that's why they say when you get famous or you get that kind of accolades in your life, you worth more when you gone.
Yeah, you worth more gone than you are alive. Yeah.
That's crazy.
But that's why. That's why they sign you to contracts in perpetuity in the universe forever.
Right.
That's what that
Man,
means.
you signing yourself to death. That's
Bruh.
crazy. Mm. Yes, sir.
All you doing is selling your name and your likeness. At the end of the day, that's all we got is our damn name and our likeness. Because that's what our kids are. People that look like us. That's our likeness.
Yeah.
But we don't take it as serious as that. And that's why we end up losing generational wealth. But those are my final thoughts.
Okay. Hey, gotta have that generational wealth, man. We ain't producing enough of that.
Real talk.
Yes, sir. So deerocdabloc just gave you final thoughts, people. Y'all know what it is. We about to get ready to end the show. We do appreciate everybody coming through. Raj Will just entered the building. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Bucket 88. Appreciate you, Deshaun Alley. You know, JD. Get at me, JD. If you got my Gmail in the chat, get at me. No 28 baby boy was in here. Petty. How you say Petty Pendergrass?
Petty Pendergrass.
Yeah, appreciate you coming through. Trying to get go back and get a shout outs real quick. Emperor Kojak, man, what it do, man? Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Let me go up. Who else came through the chat? I'll probably skip somebody. Mo Love came through. Shouts out to Mo Love. Appreciate you, Mo Love.
Yeah,
I seen you in here,
man.
but we was in the middle of a conversation. I ain't get a chance to shout you out. Appreciate you, Mo Love. For sure. That's why I wanted to go back and make sure I ain't miss nobody.
I don't like too many females in the spaces, like content creators, but I rock with Mo. I rock with Mo.
Yeah, I fuss with Mo Love, most definitely. Zone 864.
Okay.
Appreciate you coming through. I ain't see you come through.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we got in the conversation. I kind of lost track. And then the screen yard be spamming my chat. I be Woden. Screen Labs. I be Woden. Appreciate you coming through. Yes, sir. And I seen Tash, the ultimate DJ of music.
Oh yeah.
Appreciate you coming through. She do interviews too. So y'all can go check her out.
Okay. I'm gonna go check it out.
Yes, sir. Good people, my people. Who else came through that thing? Ashton Ween came through to show some love. Appreciate you, Ashton Ween, man. You know what it is. Gemini, appreciate you coming through. Yes, sir. Cool Kid Screens, appreciate you. AKA Naomi, appreciate you coming through. And Crystal Flash, my bro from the other side. What's up, Chris? Appreciate you coming through, man. But I think I got everybody. If I didn't get everybody, appreciate you coming through. If I miss your name, I appreciate you coming
Hold on,
through.
don't forget Deshaun Ollie.
Deshaun Alley. Okay, I think I said Deshaun about 3 times though. But yeah, because he been in the chat, he been spamming the chat. Want me to play his music. Hey, Deshaun, we're gonna set up something for me and you. We're gonna set it up and we're gonna go over your music and I give you some pointers on it on the live screen. And that way people can tune in and maybe if they got pointers, they can give you some pointers too. Because I do see a lot of flaws in what you're doing. But we're gonna see. We're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it. Trust me, I had a mentor too. And yeah, that's cool. That's cool. So anything else, D-Rock, before we kick out this outro?
Nah, man. Just once again, I appreciate you having me. Salute to everybody that came through. Man, this is dope. We need to do it again sometime. I don't mind.
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Most definitely. We still in season 2.
For sure.
Upcomings. I do have I know Freezy on the list. Tosh, you got to send me your new number so I can put you on the list. And and I had some more people, but they, like I said, they canceled out when I was trying to get in touch with them. But
Got you.
it's cool. It's cool. And if y'all haven't checked out season 1, I'm trying to see. Oh, I still got it. Okay. Y'all haven't checked out season 1. These are some people we had in season 1. I'm gonna play it real quick.
Beats by Jeffro. It's the
Okay, you did 6.
Yeah.
Man. I missed a few of them, man. I was like, okay. Trey
Yeah.
Bird.
Yeah, Trey Bird, Sis.
Before he was Coach Bird.
Yeah, before he was Coach Bird.
Yeah.
That was the season 1. Season 2, we getting back at it. I got thrown off on my gaming. I'm sorry. My gaming moved back to my gaming channel.
Okay.
Gaming threw me off because them watch hours were coming in. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey.
It were coming. I'm almost at 3G. So y'all, if y'all
we don't blame you for that. We ain't even gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're supposed to do. But that's what I'm talking about with you. Now you understand the too many irons in the fire. You're doing the gaming, you're doing the YouTube, and you're doing something else. You're trying to get big on Instagram too, right? But all your
wrestling, yeah.
Right, but the biggest thing that's eating right now is the gaming.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So even though you want to have a lot of irons in the fire, and it's okay, let them other ones simmer while you perfect this one. You know what I'm saying? Because once you get this one locked in, then you can put more time into the other stuff because they locked in now.
It's locked in.
You see what I'm saying?
My gaming channel, I moved back to my gaming channel. It wasn't growing when I first started. Now it's growing.
Yeah.
And
too.
I see you over there on that COD. Maybe on that Call of Duty. But I do like Fortnite.
Right.
And it's man, it's crazy, man. That it's
what you could do. I know, bro.
It's wild. It's just like the YouTube streets, man. People get into it.
Yeah, GTA 6 coming out. I'm about to jump on that and stream that.
And that's what's gonna be popping. GTA 6 is gonna be popping. So yeah. We good though. We good. And oh yeah, make sure y'all subscribe to Emperor Kojak 313, man. He got a gaming channel also. So I apologize for not acknowledging that earlier, Kojak, but I'm glad you posted in the chat. I'm glad you posted in the chat. But yeah, man, it's been good though, man. It's been good.
Yeah,
We
man.
definitely gotta do it again.
Sure.
So I catch you like I know I catch you probably. I'm probably gonna redo everybody like season 3 and catch back up with everybody. You know what I'm saying?
What's up? That'll be dope. That'll be dope. But you got my contact info.
Oh yeah, I got you locked in. I got Ron locked in. We locked in. Coach Fur 907. I got all y'all locked in.
That's what's up, bro. And
But,
keep doing your thing, man. Keep growing. Keep, you know what I'm saying? Keep pushing.
Oh yeah, appreciate it.
Best
I
of
will
luck.
do. Will do. So y'all be looking out for more movie reviews. Actually, I got a movie review tonight.
Okay.
What's the name of this movie? Sugar Mama. Sugar Mama is on Tubi. We're gonna be reviewing that. And we also gonna take your movie, Stan. We're gonna review that one night.
Hey, that's what's up. For sure. Hey, do your thing. And I'm gonna let y'all know when Choice is coming out too, man.
Oh yeah. Keep it posted. Post in your community tab. I share it. You know, or you can just tag me in it. I see it, then I can share it.
Okay. Gotcha.
So anything you got, anybody got something coming out new, if you tag my name in it, I most definitely will share it to my channel too.
Say less.
Yes, sir. And Emperor is spamming the chat, promoting. Appreciate that.
Yes, sir. Hey, that's why he the Lord of the mods.
Yes, sir. My king. And y'all can subscribe to everybody else. Also, we're gonna be up out of here. I know D-Rock got a lot of things to do. I gotta set up for the stream tonight. Plus, I gotta watch SmackDown. So
okay. Yeah, I'm about to chop it up with my best friend / business partner.
Yes, sir. Get it in. But if you ain't hit the like button, make sure y'all push the goddamn button because it ain't hard to do.
Push the button. Come on, push the button. Come on, push the button.
Yeah, come on, push your button.
Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn button.
You heard what she said.
Yeah, you heard what she said. Push the goddamn button. God damn it. But yeah, we out of this thing, man. I be D Dr. Frizzle. And remember, we don't need no helicopters to elevate over hills. Peace and prosperity to you all.
I'm gonna look you in the eyes and I'm gonna tell you the future. You're gonna be attacked, betrayed, exposed, and humiliated. A lot of people can climb that mountain. It's the way down that breaks them. And what will you do then? Can you summon the will to fight on through all the pain and rise again?
Let's get ready for surgery. At the moment of the spies, realize we gotta die. Appetite like a gator trying to snatch it from the sky. Take a look into a soul that's so full of darkness, searching for some peace, but came back though without a heart. Give your people your all, you left with nothing. Gotta sit back and relax, solitude, soul searching. So I guess this all on me. I felt alone because the path I chose was on me. They didn't plant no seed, but I let them eat. Okay. When it came to these drugs, they was on beat. But when it came to this business, that was on me. Okay. The only one up in the kitchen, everybody eat. Say you can hop like frogs, but ain't nobody leak. Keep my faith up in the Lord until my time beat. Cross the world without a dice before I rest in peace. Eyes wide in the trails, I see them watching me. Even when I'm gone, ain't no stopping me. Put my thug shades on and now they copying me. My name in this bitch. Support the channel, yeah, subscribe to me.